Day 137 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem, but y'all already knew we would be here because where else would we be? So today we're still doing the easy strings. We're doing about a month of easy strings. We're about halfway through that, or we're about 2/3 of the way through that. These strings though, y'all, I'm telling you, these strings could be a little difficult, so we may have to come back and do some more strings later. We're not going to do them right away next month, but we will definitely come back to the strings and catch up on the strings because I understand that these strings can be a little bit more difficult, especially when it comes to when we compare it to the arrays and the other things we've been through. So if you're having a problem with the strings, don't worry. Just keep on practicing, keep going, and we will come back to do some more even after this month because I understand that the strings are a little bit more difficult to understand and it's a little bit more complexity when it comes to dealing with these strings. But don't worry, y'all. We're going to get through it and we're going to figure it out. But before we get started today, don't forget, bring a mouse right over here and click that subscribe button for me, y'all. Then after you click that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that like button for me, y'all. Then after you smash that like button, I'm calling all of my bankers. I repeat, all of my bankers to the comment section right now. I need y'all to drop 2 bank emojis in the comment section so we can run up this engagement and we can help get more people interested in learning about the Swift programming language as a whole, y'all. As part of the Swift community members, it's up to us to help the community to grow and keep the community relevant. And in order to do that, we just got to keep engaging with this Swift content so we could get it pushed out to a broader audience, y'all. So with all that being said, let's get into the question. And today we have question number 459, repeated substring pattern. The difficulty level is easy, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as well because we're all here trying to learn something. And if nobody understands the code that's being written, then nobody's going to learn anything, and that's not what we want, y'all. So we're going to try to make the solution as easy to understand as possible. So let's get into it. It says, given a string S, check if it can be constructed by taking a substring of it and appending multiple copies of the substring together. So in example 1, we have input S, it's a string AB. The output is true. The explanation says it is the substring AB twice. So hence the name of the question, repeated substring pattern. My bad, y'all. Repeated substring pattern. This is the repeated substring. AB, then we repeat it again right here, AB. So it's true because it's a repeated substring. It's a Boolean type question, so we're just going to return true or false. And right here it's true because we have AB, then we repeat it again, AB. So let's look at example 2 where it might be a little different case, right? So this time we have an input S equals a string ABA. The output is false because the substring would be AB, but it doesn't repeat the AB. It only repeats the A, but we needed to repeat the A and B to keep the pattern alive. Well, I guess the pattern's still alive, but the substring is not alive because there's no B. We would need another B for the repeated substring pattern. This is just a repeated character pattern. Maybe it might work, but we want the substring, and the substring would be AB, and AB is not repeated. So let's look at example 3. In example 3, we have the input S is a string ABC, and ABC. The output is true because it is the substring ABC 4 times. You see, we have ABC here, and we have ABC. We have ABC here. That's 2, then 3, then 4, right? Or it's the substring ABC twice. So we could do ABC. That's a substring. Then we could repeat it again, ABC. So that's why that output is true. So now that we understand the question, right, let's get into the fun part, the part that all keeps us going in the morning, the actual code. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn S into an array. And we're going to do that by declaring a variable. We're going to say var r, short for array, equals, an array of S. And what this is going to do is going to take all of the letters in the string and it's going to turn it into an array instead of a string. or an array of characters instead of just a string. So that's what that's doing. We're going to turn s into an array. Then we're going to say let n equal r.count. So we're just gonna get all the count of all the elements in there. Then we're gonna say for I and 2 up to n plus 1, excuse me, we're gonna say if n mod I does not equal 0, then we're going to continue. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to declare another variable called flag. We're going to set that equal to true. Then we're going to come down here, declare another variable called freak. We're going to set that equal to n divided by I. Excuse me, that should be a divided by n divided by I. Then we're going to come down here, we're going to say for k n 0 up to freak. Open up the brackets. We're going to say for j and stride. Now this is a new one that we haven't used before. Stride is for we only use it for strings. We're going to say from k, comma, then we're going to say 2 colon, then we're going to say n, comma, then we're going to say by colon, then we're going to say freak. Then we're going to come outside of that, open up the brackets, and we're going to say if r of k does not equal r, open up the array brackets, or square brackets, excuse me, open up the square brackets, put a j inside. Then we're going to come out here, open up the other brackets. So if r of k does not equal r of j, then we're going to say flag equals false. Then we're going to come down here, we're just going to say break. Then we're going to come down here, and we are going to say if flag, open up the brackets, we're going to say return true. Then we're going to come down here, and we are going to say, oh, excuse me, y'all, this should be outside of the for loop, so we could just move that right here. Then we're going to come down here, and we're going to say return false. And that should be all she wrote, y'all, so let's run it. Let's run it, make sure it runs. Make sure it runs. Let's see. Ooh, okay, and it's accepted, y'all. It's accepted. So let's submit it. Make sure it stays accepted after we submit it. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Look at that. 28 milliseconds beats 100% of users with Swift, y'all. That's what I like to see. That's faster than a Bugatti riding past all the brokies on the Autobahn, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. So I hope y'all learned something today. Get one more look at the code. One more look at the code. And yeah, y'all, I hope to see y'all tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. Peace.